Hello all, I'm K. Dashini studying 3rd year in Department of Biomedical Engineering at Sona College of Technology. And for today, for the youth talk, I'm going to talk about engineering. So what is engineering? It is nothing but a problem solving technique that is used by humans to solve problems by using scientific laws and fictions and real-time examples. Engineering was not invented, discovered, but it was evolved with mankind. When man was born, he wanted to have food, so he discovered some tools and weapons to hunt animals and eat them. But when he was having them, he wanted to cook them and therefore he invented the fire. So engineering was born with mankind. One of my professors used to say that engineering was born with every one of us, because when we are coming out of our mother, we don't know how to breathe, and that's a problem, and we solve it by learning on how breathing works. So everyone here is engineer, and whatever we look at is done by some kind of engineer in terms of problem solving. So today I am going to talk about the timelines of engineering, which is the past, present and the future. Back in the past, as I already discussed, from the evolution of man until now, everything is done by engineering. And back in the ancient civilization times, the Egypts that were built by the Egyptians and the Romans, they built a lot of monuments, and the Great Wall of China and so on were built even before knowing what engineering actually is. So these monuments and facts and all the other things shows that back in the past, engineering was just about fulfilling our needs and requirements, because the first engineering thing that was discovered by the mankind was the wheels, which were used to transport things from one place to another. So this shows that past engineering means fulfilling our requirements and needs by problem solving. Coming to the present, as the time goes on until now, we see a lot of technology that is around us. In the present, the engineering is not only about problem solving, it is about a luxury and innovations, because it is human centered. We have a problem and we try to solve it, and we also try to make it advanced so that it will reduce the power of man, because we are trying to be lazy and we are reducing the amount of work that we need to by using artificial intelligence and some other technologies. As we already hear artificial intelligence and technologies in everyday life for at least 10 times a day. These AIs and other tools are replacing or trying to replace humans to their best, and we have many robotic surgery systems that is getting evolved, and also there are plenty of civilizations that is being urban civilizations that is being considered. So at present, I think engineering is not only about problem solving, but it is also about building our luxury and our own needs. But we should also consider the fact that we are destroying or we are depleting the resources of the earth by doing all this technology. It is unable to accept, but it is a fact that we are depleting the resources. So going back to the future, so as the time passes from now, I really think the technologies will evolve and reach its peak. Like the artificial intelligence would create a problem, solve it, would build its own machine, and we can sell it by us. So also we can create solution for a problem before the problem even actually existed. So that's how the future works. And also many doctors may have robotic surgery kits in their hands and perform an open heart surgery like a cataract surgery. And also we can, as we have more curiosity in exploring the outer space, we may also find some species which may be relation to us or may try to invade us. So technology will rise and reach its peak at a point where we want to stop it, because the scientific facts or the physiologists and the statistics tell us that we may have to stop the technology at some point, because at any point of life, if you reach a point where you can't come back, then that is really very dangerous. because AI may replace human, but they may also destroy us in some certain ways. So we may stop at a moment of exploring technology and other stuff and start to again go back in the past, and we want to do we want to create only the needs of the present, because at the future the question will not be can we do this or can we try this or shall we make this. It's not like that. The question will be, should we do this, should we really need this, should it really necessary? Because at that time you don't want luxury and technologies anymore. You just want to have a peaceful life with the resources that we have, which are not really essential for that kind of population that we are going to face in the future. So up to me, at some point in the future we are going to stop using technologies at its peak, and we are going to live a sustainable living, so that our earth will not be depleted anymore, and we have to preserve the resources that we have. As I already said, all along this path from the past to the future, we are destroying a lot of resources and environmental factors that would really affect us in the future. So the technologies will have to stop in the future, but once again the earth evolves with a problem to preserve the environment, and for that again we need the engineers. Engineering is not just about creating missions, it's about making the society sustainable with innovations and problem solving. So whatever happens to the earth, whatever happens to the mankind, the only engineers can solve it by innovation and the need for societal and environment. So according to me, a true engineer is not about what they create, it's about what they impact to the society. Also, at the end of this topic, I would also like to share that after all these evolvement of technologies and everything, still now the agricultural farmers are not able to sell their commodities directly to the customers. There are many projects and there are many people trying for that, but still the farmers are facing a huge problem in delivering their products to the customer, even if they are the main GDP of our country. So for all the engineers out there and for all the people who are watching my video, I would like to say that no matter what you create, be specific, be mature, and be ready to handle the impact that you are creating on the society. Be a human first, then you can be an engineer, then you can be whatever you want. So I conclude by saying that engineering is born with us and it will also die with us. Thank you.